Okay, I'll do the clap. Wow. Oh, it was a terrible clap. I can't do it. We need him badly.
So bad.
Hold on. Oh my God, what's wrong with me?
It's hard.
What the fuck? Something's wrong with my hand. Genuinely, something happened to my hands. That's actually crazy. Hold on. I need to get one good one up.
You're doing middle of palm into middle of palm. Do this onto that.
That's less. That's nothing.
Oh, maybe you're right. Okay. That's the one.
Something, my hands were dull.
You have broken hands.
Yeah.
You have very broken hands.
Something wrong happened to me.
Welcome to Watch the Throne. Because it's two legends, but only the two legends and not the third guy from Watch the Throne who was never actually even there.
Right.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about Watch the Throne in 1,000 years.
That shit blew my mind when I was a kid.
Me too, man.
It really blew my mind. That big... Remember Aziz Ansari was in the Otis music video?
I never watched any of the music videos.
You didn't watch Sucker Free Countdown?
No.
What the fuck kind of hip-hop head are you, man?
I'm not a hip-hop head, man.
You're a rocker.
I'm a rocker from day one.
True
I've been
and
a
true.
rocker. I've been an indie rocker from the day I was born.
Not my ass, man. I was... I remember waiting up till midnight for the one of either Watch the Throne or the next album to like release so that I could write to myself on Google Docs all of my thoughts on every single track.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I did that. And they were
It would be
good.
nice to go back to that type of mindset where you want to write to yourself.
Yes. I haven't had that thought in a very long time.
I haven't done that,
I
yeah.
guess that's kind of what Letterboxd is.
I guess, yeah.
Is like, here's my thoughts on a movie. But I don't really have that impulse about anything.
Yeah. I definitely lose it the older I get. And I'm old as fuck.
I think I have really bad taste that's gotten worse as I get older.
Definitely harder to feel for anything to matter at all.
Yeah, I just don't like the music I like is kind of all the same music I liked when I was a kid.
I stopped finding new music.
Yes.
It really happened. I thought it wouldn't happen.
No, it completely happens.
Yeah.
Where I just have no interest in new music. The last music that I listened to that was new to me was like a full album was probably a Yeet album that I listened to just because Julio was talking about it.
Yeah, I listen to new stuff every once in a while, but it's mostly just new stuff now for me is just that I will listen to something that I listened to in middle school and I haven't listened to since then.
Exactly, the rediscovery. Yeah. That's an amazing feeling.
This actually was sick. This actually was good as fuck.
And since I moved,
it never is. That's the thing.
It's never that good.
It's never good.
No.
It's always bad.
Oh
There's a reason you stop
bro.
listening. You're completely right. When the period when you go from liking all the stuff you go like in middle school and you get to high school and you're like, nah, that shit's gay. Like, I'm in high school now. I got to be cool. Yeah. You're completely right about all of that stuff.
100%.
And then eventually when it tries to creep back in, you were right.
You were right. Don't let it back in.
At least I was right.
Don't let that back into your life,
No.
man. I rediscovered some album that I really liked when I was like 16, and it is so fucking bad, bro. Like, even the cover art has like a slice of pizza on it. And it's like, it wasn't even popular music. Like, it wasn't like, I don't know how I found this.
The Pizza Kids? We Want Pizza by the Pizza Kids?
I don't even remember the name of the band, but it's some like, it's like very bad, like, summer bait.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah, that kind of shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was so poop, man. And I listened to it and I started tapping my foot. I kind of liked it. I mean, it's a worst
Dude, I was
shit of
looking.
all
Did
time.
you ever listen to Zebrahead?
No.
That was a band that I just started listening to again because I loved them in like middle school, and I went back. And God, it just doesn't leave you. It's whatever.
It's because you have so many reps listening.
Exactly.
To these
Yeah.
songs.
What you've learned how to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what it is. Is that it's the same thing. It's an acquired taste. It's like what it's something that is at first taste, it is terrible. It tastes horrible.
Yeah.
Why am I eating this?
Well,
but you've eaten it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And you find the notes. You're like, oh, this has a note of this in it.
Yeah. It's also the fact that like a lot of the music I listened to when I was a kid was iPod that like my brother put all the music on it. I had no control over it. It was just his old iPod.
Right.
And so I just have all of these terrible.
Dude, that is what it is. Also, is back then the storage, you could get like 50 or 60 songs,
and then
you had to like those fucking songs.
Exactly.
And it cost money to get music back then too. You'd have to buy the CD from Newbury Comics, so you got to buy the $10 album from iTunes.
Yep.
And you got it. You have to like it, because if you begged your parents for the money to buy the thing on iTunes, it was bad.
It was also like,
it has to be good. There's you can't not like it.
You want more music? You already have 50 songs.
Yeah.
Like you don't need any more than that.
Dude, I would go and listen to the previews. That's what I would do. Like,
dude, yes.
I would just sit there and listen.
Yeah, I will.
That song sounds awesome. I wonder what the rest of it sounds like.
I used to listen to the preview for "Money to Blow" by Drake, Lil Wayne, and Birdman almost every single day. I'd listen to it, and I'd listen to it like 10 times in a row.
I would listen to all the previews for "Follow the Leader" by Korn. And I would listen to, but I didn't want to ask my parents to buy it because I knew that they would not.
I was
fuck
such a
with
dumb fucking kid. I was old enough to be pirating it, and I just didn't know how.
I learned how. Did you ever go on Mediafire? I would download stuff on Mediafire.
There was a website called playlist.com that also was basically just a bunch of free music.
Wish that, I guess that it is kind of like that, but I wish it was still like that. Where, and again, also, I bet it didn't actually work like this, and I was probably getting a shit ton of viruses that I didn't know about. But you could just Google this thing download, and the first thing will be a link that you just click download, and it gives you the MP3.
I missed that.
And now you got to get all these fucking programs.
I thought I got hit with a virus like you did the other day.
The secret virus?
It wasn't a virus.
Login?
It wasn't a virus though. It was I opened up my computer, and on one screen it was full screen, and it said like, you need to update to Windows 11.
Yeah.
And it was like not the right resolution and shit.
Yeah.
And I started freaking out.
Yeah.
I like restart my computer, open Task Manager, like force quit the thing. But then I found out that this is like a campaign by Microsoft to like get people to upgrade to Windows 11. They just did a terrible job doing it, and it really freaked me out. And I thought that I was as dumb as you, but I was actually really smart.
Yeah, you're not as dumb as me.
Yeah.
I still don't know how I got that. That's the scariest part. I don't download a lot of crazy stuff on that computer.
Maybe a ROM?
I do it on my other stuff. Yeah, it probably was a ROM, almost definitely.
Yeah,
I think it was the Super Mario 64 that Julio made me download.
Okay, so now Julio, you've been officially blamed.
We calling you out, bro.
Yeah.
Do you guys like our camera setup today? What's crazy?
I think you two are so crazy.
Why are we crazy?
What do you mean, both of us?
What do you mean?
You never finding new music?
What you?
No, because we work. Okay. You spend all day at home looking at music.
Here, we're struggling, just the two of us, struggling to have a conversation.
I don't want to talk to him.
We never talk to each other. And you sit here, we get through 7.5 minutes, you go, this is all crazy. And what you said, it doesn't even make any sense.
We just spent an hour at the gym. We have nothing to talk about.
That's why I'm so red.
He's red on one camera.
Disgusting. I asked for a close-up. I look horrible.
Look at
me.
It's okay to be red, man. No, the face is not helping you.
That's what face I make.
You don't need to make that face. You're not making it right now. So there's proof there that now you're making it. So now you're going to be.
Do you ever look in the mirror and you're surprised by what face you're making? What's your resting face?
My resting face is probably this, like.
That's close to mine. Mine is like this.
That's a menacing.
That's
evil. Not resting at all.
I look into the mirror and I think, what am I doing? What am I mad at? Whoa!
I just realized what we should have done today, man.
What?
Because it's just us two. We should have done Rhett and Link.
What do they do? I've never seen anything that they've done.
They eat disgusting food from different countries.
We just ate food.
But that was just a hamburger and a chicken sandwich. That's not disgusting. Yeah. Well, I didn't think it was disgusting. It was hot.
Oh, I have a good disgusting food story.
What? What did you eat?
I ate some really disgusting food a couple days ago. So this is... so me and my fiance were going to go see Challengers, and we kind of we went to see it last minute, so I didn't have time to get lunch. I have AMC A-List, so on A-List you build up reward money where you can spend it at the concession stand.
And you get a popcorn
or you get a popcorn, or you can get, they have food at AMC too. So
not just nachos, they have real food?
I mean, real food,
okay.
I usually will get chicken tenders or something. If I'm I have $15 of rewards, I'll get chicken tenders. Why not? And I was like, oh fuck, I don't have time to eat lunch before we go to this movie. It's gonna be like 2 hours. I'm gonna be so hungry. Oh, I'll just get chicken tenders at the theater. I needed to eat something.
Yeah.
And we got into the theater, and I got to the thing, and I went and I activated all my rewards, and I looked up at the menu. They did not have chicken tenders.
No.
They were sold out of basically every food. The only thing that they had was patty melt sliders. And I already had like activated my rewards.
So you had to
so
spend
they were
them.
gonna like expire.
Oh
I had
my
to spend
God.
them. And I was also so hungry. I was like, I need to eat something, and I can't eat like popcorn for lunch. I should have eaten popcorn.
So you
for
ate
lunch.
double hamburgers.
So I got patty. Well, they're like fucking like this big.
Yeah.
Might as well have been a snack. It should have come in a bag of pretzels.
You
It should have been Chex Mix.
You should have just gone candy.
I was fully. I mean, yeah, I was just kind of too far into it to like back out. And I like the other. So that the first red flag is just what this item is in general. Second red flag is that I ordered it and the lady went, "What?" And somebody else had to come over and show her what to press to put the order. Something that nobody in the history of movie theater has ever ordered.
They had to send some Indiana Jones explorer
Down
into
to the
a deep,
basement,
it was cobweb.
She was like, "What do
big
you
torch.
want? What did you say?"
Yeah, that is scary.
And it smelled crazy.
How did they taste?
It smelled like candy.
Did they taste amazing?
No, it was the worst thing I've ever eaten in my life.
That's fucking sad.
It tasted
man.
like cardboard, and then every once in a while I would get a taste that tasted like a cinnamon pretzel. I don't know, man. It was so terrible.
I would have done as soon as that.
There's a million things I should have done.
I mean, you could have gone and gotten 2 beers at McGuffin's.
Right. This place doesn't have McGuffins, I don't think. This
What?
one. Yeah.
What's the
Sorry
point
to
of the
say.
AMC
Well, they don't
with
even
no
have chicken tenders,
McGuffins,
bro.
man?
I know. I gotta hit the McGuffins next. I wonder if you can use your rewards at the McGuffins. I
should.
just thought of that for the first time. If you can, that's gonna change everything.
The problem
for me.
is a beer at those places is usually like $15.
all the
for
food's
one
like
beer.
$15 too. I wait till I get rewards and I don't have to spend money. I don't ever buy anything at there. But yeah. I really regret doing it. I feel like somehow it caused a problem in my system that might last permanently.
Do you ever think about how little decisions like that can greatly alter the path of your life?
Definitely.
Because maybe you get diarrhea one time after that, but then because of that diarrhea, you're late to something, or you decide, oh, I'm too sick, I'm not going to go do this thing.
Right.
At this thing, maybe you were going to be given a great opportunity,
Or
or
be
meet
killed.
somebody or be killed.
Right. It could be anything. It's crazy.
It could be good or bad.
That's what's so scary. And I feel like I always get locked into these things. I'm the type of person where I get to the front of the line, I look at the menu and I go, well, I guess I'm getting the patty melt.
Yes,
I will never change I would say, well, I got to do this. Let's do it.
I've seen you make this mistake many times.
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
It's my number one flaw.
It's an interesting.
Maybe
Well,
my
I would
number
say
five,
the resting face might be number one if that's true. If that's actually your resting face. I do not suffer from this problem of ordering. I have no problem with choosing things on a menu.
Yeah.
I don't know what, but here's the downside. Oftentimes, I choose the wrong thing at a restaurant. Because I'm very sure.
I'm very weak-willed in the ordering process. I need somebody else to make the decision for me, if even in some way.
You know what really throws a wrench in it too?
What?
Different languages on the menu.
When you don't, I'm the Googler.
Oh, see, I don't have that kind of technology available to me, so I just kind of guess because I think, okay, this Latin root means this in English. Maybe it's a similar kind of thing. And it's usually very disgusting.
Do you ever ask the waiter what to get?
Fuck no.
Dude, I got so fucking disrespected the other day. I tried doing that because I was like, I just genuinely couldn't decide between two things. I was like, oh, do you think I should get, like, which is better? Should I get this or this? And she was like, well, they're completely different.
Dude.
And I was like, I know, that's why I'm asking you.
You can't ask them, bro.
What are you talking about? People have such attitudes here.
My wife will go to a diner with 500,000 things on the menu and ask the waiter,
well, I would never say, what should I get?
What's the best thing on the menu?
I do like to say, should I get this or should I get this? I think
Give
that's
them
a fun
options.
question. Yeah,
that's fair.
I like because it's nice to take it out of your hands.
That's why I usually.
But I couldn't believe she said they're different. Like what?
different.
If they're the same, what would I be asking you?
I usually stick if I'm going to a restaurant. I usually stick to a special. And you know why, man?
Because it's special.
And I'm a gambler.
Yeah.
Because the specials, sometimes they're not on the menu for a real reason.
Yeah.
And it's because they're made out of the oldest food in the entire kitchen.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's actually quite good.
Oh, speaking of specials, my buddy JT, shout out JT. What you
new special on YouTube?
Went to that restaurant that we went to with the crazy specials.
The one in Philly, yeah,
that we were talking about, and he sent me.
Did he get the move bombing?
He sent them more of ones. No, they have other crazy ones that he sent me from like a different time.
A different day.
Yeah. Let me find.
Did we talk about that on the show?
We did, yeah. I'm gonna add a. This is DLC for that when we talked about that. This ain't IHOP breakfast platter. No huevos rancheros for Greg Abbott. Workers on Key Bridge were Spanish breakfast quesadilla. Dollar Tree sells real Bibles French toast. Ban guns, not pulled pork, eggs Benedict. Josh Shapiro 2028 blueberry waffle. I don't know who that is. Dave McCormick's kids go to school in Connecticut scrambled. And lemon glory cakes.
Why? How did they not go harder on lemon glory?
Lemon glory cakes.
Come on, you gotta have something better than that.
It's so incredible to know that a place like that is always turning it over too. That they have to come up with a full.
They probably
slate.
have a full staff of writers who are like rejects out of the Harvard Lampoon.
Yeah,
that they couldn't get a Simpsons job.
You know what it probably is? It's probably the lady who owns it or whoever who writes those, and she probably is churning them out faster than they have new foods to attach. It's probably the chefs are like, please stop. She's like, I have a new name. I have a new thing. Yeah. We did think of a new food. Come on, we've had this special for 6 hours. The shift is not over yet. We're not adding a special.
Betsy Ross. God fucking damn it. Now I have to what's that, turkey? And is it turkey Reuben? I don't fucking know.
It's also so funny to imagine, like, the thing where it's like, where the person who's coming up with them is like going up to the chef and is like, okay, I have an idea. What about the move bombing? What kind of food does that make you think of? Egg scramble?
Chili?
It's a breakfast place where they're always just saying, I guess that's egg scramble.
Yeah, I think it's probably
Maybe a
egg
breakfast
scramble,
platter?
Diane. Yeah. I didn't even think about that she's like constantly coming in, telling them, I have the best idea for a new food. And they're like, what is it? She says, it's a 9/11 something. I don't know. You guys will figure out the rest.
Donald Trump raped his wife.
Yeah,
what kind of food should this be?
What does that remind you of?
I guess another egg scramble.
Are people going to want to order this? I don't know. Is this a restaurant? Is this a newspaper? It really is a great. I mean, the food was amazing, though.
It was great. I'm still thinking about
those chefs working under those extreme duress, I would say.
Yeah.
That these chefs are working under. And yet they came out on top. Mm-hmm. That was really quite an amazing sandwich. That
you could say they came out sunny side up.
Yeah, so that would be maybe Neil Patrick Harris came out sunny side up. That would be one of her news items. I wish that it was.
Harris came out.
She just found
it's all politics stuff.
And then Neil Patrick Harris is
Neil
gay.
Patrick Harris stunned in the Matrix Revolutions. That's the next one. One of those Twitter headline bots that's like Selena Gomez stuns a new photo, egg scramble.
Oh, that's a good
menu
idea.
that's all stuff like that. I would order every one of those items for those beautiful ladies that I love so much.
I think that lady should get away from all this politics and murder and cover-ups, conspiracy stuff.
To celebrities.
Go to celebrities like People Magazine.
Yeah.
Joe bought this when we were at the airport because he thinks he likes
this is what adults do.
He likes to act like an adult. He really does, and this is definitely.
We should buy him a pipe.
He would smoke it. He would smoke it. He would inhale it, and he would get very, very sick.
Yeah. Oh, I actually, speaking of menu items, there is one menu item in here that Joe showed me that I remember from this.
What?
I let me find it. What an amazing magazine.
People Magazine.
This is actually.
I don't think I've ever opened one of these.
I don't think I have either.
I remember getting really a big boner when I was a kid to the Dixie Chicks on the front cover of People Magazine. They didn't have shirts on.
Dude, getting a boner from the cover and not even ever opening up. Imagine it. Imagine what you were missing out on.
Here's a
boner every page, most likely. No, with stuff like this.
That lady's not very hot. She looks old.
Oh, that's Bon Jovi.
Oh, well, she's beautiful.
She looks great.
She's timeless. I'll say.
A golden beauty. Where is this item? This is literally an item that oh my God, look at this picture of Ethan Hawke.
He's not looking so good.
He looks fucked up. You know, see how he's been writing poetry for all of his coworkers?
Did he direct The Black Phone?
No, he was simply in it. It was directed by Scott Derrickson, the powerhouse director behind Doctor Strange and Sinister.
Why did he do Doctor Strange in the middle of that? He did 2 of the scariest movies of all time, and then Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I think he did
Was Sinister the one that's about a pedophile?
I never saw it.
Oh.
I think it's about an evil character.
Oh. Sounds very bad. There's no way this shit's on the last page, bro.
Dude, it's going to be so close to the end. I'm a fool for flipping through this to find this.
It's okay. You have to leaf through the entire thing.
Zero payoff. Here it is. Read it out, man. This is a menu item at our new restaurant.
This?
Yep.
The Benny Blancos. What are you going to have for lunch? You know, for me, it's between... I'm either going to do the steak and eggs or the Benny Blanco salted caramel crispy rice treats. The Benny Blanco salted caramel crispy rice treats.
I think he writes a little blurb about
how
he
wrote a cookbook.
This is his recipe.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
What would you rather have? The Benny Blanco salted caramel crispy rice treats or the Rocco Disperito chicken rollatini with sage butter? For dinner.
Those are 2 very different things.
Oh, so now you're acting like the waiter.
That's what the waiter.
Now you're acting
that's
like
what the waiter
fucking
acted like. Should I have dessert or dinner?
Both those look just okay to me.
Yeah.
Let's see what the celebrity gossip is. Let's check the chatter, guys.
Okay.
Not Travis. Jason Kelsey, the big jolly, the future Santa.
Did he also play football?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
He did.
What is it with big brothers?
What's it with big guys and playing football?
Right.
Let
if
the little
I
guys
played
in.
football, I'd be little and I'd slither between people's legs.
I'd be very, very skinny, but I would be mean.
Yeah. Lean.
I would bite. I find it unnecessary and problematic to the freedom that my boys like to enjoy. That's Jason Kelsey on not wearing underwear. So this is kind of...
Oh, he's talking about his boys like his balls. Or he has multiple penises?
It doesn't say.
Or he's talking about his butt cheeks.
His boys could refer to a lot of different things, I guess.
It's funny to talk to a magazine and
or
say...
his future sons.
Yeah, because I
live
thought...
in his nut.
Truly, what I thought at first is that he had sons and that he didn't want to wear underwear because he wanted them to have the freedom.
The freedom to look at his dick print through his shorts.
Yeah.
That may be what he's referring to. Here we go.
Okay.
Tell me if you can guess what celebrity this is.
Okay.
He is a powerful wizard. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. He's a powerful wizard.
Gandalf.
No, you're close. Well, not.
Saruman.
No, you're actually getting further.
Sir Ian McKellen.
No. It's Daniel Radcliffe, man. You gotta. If you're him, you can't be saying wizard.
He said he has a wizard?
I don't even know. I didn't even read the context, but you can't be saying wizard, bro. You spend your entire life.
Wait. This is the craziest quote of all time. This is somebody wrote this with their brain was melt. Listen to this. Why did they put this in a magazine? What does this mean? He is a powerful wizard. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. He's a powerful wizard. Daniel Radcliffe sharing flattering lies he uses to get rescue dogs adopted on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. What the fuck is he talking about? He tells people that dogs are good
at peeing?
Good at peeing to get them adopted?
You know, this guy, he spent so much time trying to get away from the Harry Potter shit. In fact, he fucked a horse on camera.
And now he's using it to sell dogs for free.
And now he's selling pissing dogs that piss all over the place. That's really disgusting.
Well, Octavia Spencer thinks that The Exorcist is the best book-to-screen adaptation.
Okay.
She said, The Exorcist, one of the best. Not expecting that. One of the best movies ever done in the genre.
Somebody didn't see Great Gatsby?
Yeah.
With Leo?
Gatsby.
Sorry, Gatsby? It wasn't
Leo, speaking of Leo, Leo may play Frank Sinatra.
That'd be a good casting.
Sinatra's daughter, Tina, however, has not yet approved of the project.
You shouldn't have to go to the fucking
daughter. Yeah, who cares?
Go to Sammy Davis Jr.
You didn't know shit about him.
Yeah,
I know more about him than you do.
He definitely was not involved in your life. He's fucking Frank Sinatra.
He went to the moon.
He flew
in a song.
So he didn't really go to the moon.
Yeah.
So
if you asked her, she probably would say he didn't go to the moon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, page 80, Puzzler.
What's that?
It just says page 80, Puzzler.
Okay. We should start a celebrity gossip.
I want to start a magazine
podcast.
Oh, it's a crossword.
What kind of?
We're not doing
No,
this.
that's a very dangerous game.
Oh wait, I remember looking at this with Joe. These are the funniest crossword clues.
Wait, sorry.
of all
Can
time.
I see what's on the back of that?
Okay, yeah. Idris Elba.
Idris Elba
Knuckles.
shaking hands with Knuckles from Sonic. God, celebrities have the most amazing fucking lives. I want to join them.
Okay, let's see if you can get any of these.
All right.
Parks and blank. Sitcom nickname. 3 letters. 3 letters.
Wreck.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Good.
That would have been pretty embarrassing.
Good one. Okay, let's
as
see
a
here.
UCB alum.
Harry Blank. Film franchise for 18 Across. 18 Across. Actress, activist who played Hermione Granger.
Okay, so that's going to be Potter.
Okay, good one.
That's
okay,
gonna be
number 26. Blank and the Beast.
Beauty.
Okay.
I mean, these are hard, but they're not
Blank
that hard.
Women. Greta Gerwig movie.
White women.
Close. Pretty close. Blank Hathaway.
Anne.
This is so funny.
Yeah, baby. Can you give me some fucking time? I'm doing the crossword.
Blank Weasley, Hermione's pal. It's not enough to say Blank Weasley. Yeah. Wow.
That's amazing. What do you what kind of time do you think you'd get on a crossword like this? Probably pushing an hour, right?
Yeah. 30, 40 hours. You got to put in a lot of time. The thing is, when it's on paper, you got nothing to check your work with.
You know,
man.
I watched, speaking of...
You don't know when you're done.
Speaking of Harry Potter, seems to be coming up a lot. I watched The Reunion, the 1 hour special on HBO.
Yeah.
The Reunion, because I'll say it, man, I love these movies.
Was it good?
It made me cry. Really? I fucking was tearing
Was it a lot
up.
of look at us? Look how far we've
Dude,
come?
it was a full look at us. Not only that, dude.
Yeah.
I'm getting emotional just thinking about it.
I can see you tearing up.
Not only that.
It's good we have the close up today.
Not only was it an amazing collection of all these memories, but also they paired them up in trios based on who spent the most time on set.
Wow. So it's like based on who was the most friendly with each other. And let me guess, Harry, Hermione, Ron.
Yeah, duh.
Okay.
But here's one you wouldn't think of.
Malfoy, Crabbe, Goyle. Boyle. Goyle? Doyle.
No.
What's his name? Boyle?
Boyle.
Foyle.
Boyle. No. Here was the unlikely pairing.
Doyle.
Malfoy, Dudley, and I don't remember the like one black guy in the whole movie that dates Ginny. I don't remember his name. But that was not the trio I was expecting.
No.
But they apparently had a lot of fun on set.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was telling you before they made a documentary about there was, I guess, a stunt double for Daniel Radcliffe who got either died or he got permanently he got permanently paralyzed on the set. And they made a documentary about him and they called it The Boy Who Lived.
Was he a grown man, right?
I think he was a grown man, but I think that he did a bunch of the movies alongside Daniel Radcliffe. Like he was like, and then he got some stunt. He like shattered his spine or something.
Jesus Christ!
And they're like, you know what,
man? The Boy
man?
Who Lived.
We fucking got you. We're gonna make an HBO special for you, man. Everyone's gonna watch this.
Now I want to watch that too.
You should watch it. Because I'm not gonna watch that, but I want to know what happens in it.
I got you, man.
Thank you.
I fucking got
I
you.
need the recap.
That's the kind of shit I really like. I like any behind the scenes thing with any movie.
Yeah, I love behind the scenes.
And here's what I like, man. It's the two extremes. I like when they are like, oh my God, these people are like family to me.
Yeah.
And then I also like Mad Max Fury Road. We hate each other.
We don't like it.
We don't want to ever. We will never talk to each other after this.
I like the candid moments when they're not even talking about the movie and they're just doing something strange.
You're dressed up like a monster.
Yeah, and they're just talking to each other.
And they're talking about how the craft services people are really lazy.
Yeah.
I fucking love that shit, man. Movies are so long. And that's why they're so powerful.
They take you into their world for an hour or more.
An hour, these days even upwards of 2 hours.
Upwards
of 2 hours.
Seriously,
you can be watching
upwards.
A movie. And normally I don't like long movies, but I think that every movie should have the movie and then a full behind-the-scenes documentary.
They should have a
feature.
featurette. Yeah, they should have the thing on HBO where it says stick around after the episode.
Yes, because I like...
every movie should end with the director being like, so in this movie, I wanted the character to have a journey.
Exactly. And I'm already sitting there watching all the credits of I Saw the TV Glow, hoping that there's some kind of post-credit scene.
Right.
But... Please, everybody should be putting these in their movies.
Yeah.
But if I had, if it told me before the credits even rolled, like at a little lower third thing, like, and then guy sitting next to the thing, stick around for after the movie
Yeah.
to hear the actors talk about it.
I love to see guys talk.
Yeah.
There's nothing better.
I really enjoy that. And I would even take, if Regal or AMC wanted to pay the bastard Chris Hardwick to do a talking every single movie right after, I'd tune in.
Dude, if I was born 10 years earlier, I would be on the recap podcast circuit so fucking hard.
Yes, dude.
I would be murdering that shit.
Yeah.
I would be destroying it. But you can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
It's passe.
It is. I mean, I don't even know what I would do one of. The thing is, I
don't either. That's the thing. I would honestly do it. All I want to do is just watch something and then talk about it. I would not even be doing. I'd say I would be murdering it, but what I would be doing is I'd be watching an episode of a show I'd never seen before, and then I'd record an hour and be like, yeah, that one was pretty cool.
I would want to do
this part.
We should do one for something. Did you ever watch like one of those really terrible NBC dramas when they were like churning them out, like Under the Dome or Flash Forward?
Dude.
We should do one of those.
We should do a recap.
Or Grimm.
Yeah, we should do.
We should do a Grimm.
Definitely something along the lines of Grimm.
Rewatchable kind of thing.
Dude, the thing is that they're making shit like that at a rate that's never been before seen. They're making that stuff so much now. Yeah, but you just can't. You don't ever learn about it anymore.
Because
there's no TV ads.
To watch.
Yeah, but they're all on streaming services and stuff.
But then now you'll like every once in a while I'll watch a pirated copy. I shouldn't say this. Yeah. A pirated copy of a television show. And it still has all the ads built into it.
It's wonderful.
It is so fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's like, I took them for granted.
Yeah, you do take them for granted.
DVR was was the devil. DVR was a mark of the beast, and we didn't even realize that we were missing out on, what's this new game show?
Yeah.
Now I forget about every single one of these shows.
DVR.
Go ahead.
Deceit.
Yes.
Violence.
Yeah.
Repression.
Let me think on that. Yeah, you're right.
Or the domain of vile,
really bad
recordings.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess it is.
It's recording.
Did you have DVR growing up?
Not growing up. I remember getting DVR. I remember getting the TV, the first the proto smart TV, meaning a TV that has a channel guide, the Verizon channel guide. You know what I mean? And you can record stuff on that and being like, damn.
It was amazing.
Damn.
Dude, I had a terrible
I wish
setup.
that I still had a leap like that to have, but everything now fucking sucks.
Yeah. I had mom's house for went to my dad's every other weekend. So mom's house, no TV.
Uh-huh.
Didn't even have a TV in the living room.
Wow.
She had a TV in her bedroom that my stepdad would watch I, Frankenstein on almost every single night. And then when I would go to my dad's, DVR, big-ass TV.
Yeah.
He's been recording every show so that we could watch them in a marathon style.
Yeah.
So I would get all my TV out on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every other week. And it was so amazing, bro.
Yeah.
The DVR really was a life changer. Because if I had been... Thank God my parents got divorced when they did, because if it had been any earlier, then first of all, a lot of the jokes from The Office would have gone right over my head instead of hitting me square in the pineal gland, where they ended up hitting me. But second of all, I would have just missed everything. There was no ability to watch any of this shit.
You also want to think about when the two Christmases, you want that to start as early as possible so you can get maximum value.
That's true. See,
because
if I was
have a finite lifespan.
I can't believe that Nate Silver or one of these people hasn't done an analysis of the actual material benefit of divorce.
It's the growth is so much more the earlier it's gonna keep stacking up.
Exactly. And especially if you have a rule of double presents every year.
Right. And if your parents get remarried, that's a step who has to give you a present.
And then they get divorced again, and you were very close to the steps.
4.
Now you have an amazing amount of Christmases.
You have a 4, a quadra.
You have a quadra Christmas.
A quadmas.
I always thought I think that if my mom and stepdad got divorced, I think I would still chill with him.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I would go and I would chill at his house. And I think he would probably end up being my favorite parent. Because it's he's not going to make me do the dishes. I'm just a guy.
Yeah.
I'm just a fucking random guy.
You're a friend, yeah.
Yeah, he would just be my OG.
Yeah.
And I would just go over to his house and he'd be my uncle. I'd go over to his house, we'd watch movies and drink beer.
That would be sick.
That'd be so fucking awesome. Like that. I have to plan. I have to.
You have to reverse parent trap.
I have to do a reverse parent trap. That movie was.
They should do a reverse parent trap where the kids are trying to get their parents to get divorced.
That's a great idea.
That's a really good idea.
That is a really, really good idea.
Framing each
what would be the
for
first? I mean, yeah. What would you?
You make it look like the dad's cheating.
Yeah, that's obvious. You make it look like the.
You dress as the dad. You hit the mom.
He's all confused that he's so short. Getting just railed in the stomach by her own son. That was what it would be if it was boys. Because you watch Parent Trap.
Yeah.
No boy would ever come up with this idea.
Who would want this?
Yeah. The parents haven't seen each other in years. Why don't you just chill with your twin?
It's disgusting. It's a disgusting, manipulative, Machiavellian.
It's disgusting.
Why would you do that?
It's wrong.
Why would you do that to your parents?
They made a fucking choice.
They're adults.
And also, they seemed happy.
It's the same. That's a kid who hits their mom in the head with a hammer.
Yes.
That's the same level of psychosis.
I agree.
Stay out of that business.
Do not be.
That is not your life.
No, and also you're a kid.
You're 10 years old.
You don't know anything about
love. You don't know shit.
Also, your understanding of everything has been halved because you're a twin.
Right.
So you only have half of the understanding of anything. So you're going to fuck it up.
It's a cry of psychic pain.
Yeah. And how many kids ruined their parents' lives trying to get them back together after watching that movie?
Definitely.
And also pierce their ears, which a lot of people don't realize is one of the most dangerous parts of that movie is that it shows, it's like the anarchist cookbook. It's showing kids how to pierce their ears at a camp.
Yeah.
So many kids walked away, and a lot of people would use a lemon instead of an apple because they get confused.
Was that movie based on a true story?
100%.
It has to be. How else would you think of something like that?
No adult would think of
Most
this.
things that are too crazy to think of must have happened.
Yes. Stranger Than Fiction.
Stranger Than Fiction.
Which also is a movie that really happened.
That movie was a very disappointing family movie night.
Yeah, that was tough. That was a really tough
we like
one.
Elf.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be like Elf. No.
It's fucking deep, and it will shake you to your fucking core.
You know, it was a really tough one.
It actually, that movie, I just want to say really quick, that movie is what's so incredible. That movie is just how deep and profound it is, and it just makes you kind of question reality. Like, am I a book?
Wait.
What does it mean to be
am I a fucking
guy
book?
from a book?
I would say that I would have, that would be, I think there's no way I'm a book.
I would say it's very unlikely that
that
I'm
would
a
be
book.
a very bad book. There would be a lot of like.
It would. Can I say any of the people? Not because I know anybody. If they were a book, that would be my favorite book in the world. Anybody who's just alive right now.
Yes.
There's a book where they do nothing.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
That would be the best book I've ever read.
Do you ever think about if somebody told you have to write an autobiography? The part for most autobiographies, the best part is the 20s.
Right.
For me, it would be the most boring part of the book. I hope
easily.
This is the most boring.
Dude, do you think people
time.
who write autobiographies, like, I feel like if you write an autobiography, everybody you know is gonna like, dude, fuck off. Like, they read it.
Dude,
like,
that was the.
Like, what are you talking about, bro? This
oh
shit
yeah,
is
so
not,
you're just lying.
What are you doing?
You have to lie.
Even beyond lying, just I'm sure that the way that people talk about themselves, like being like, and I resolved at that moment. Like, dude, shut up.
What's her name from Uncut Gems?
Julia
Fox. She wrote an autobiography.
She did.
And apparently, I don't mean to get all People Magazine crossword, but she spills a 3-letter word. She spills
the T.
Yeah.
The T.
Yeah, she spills the T on a lot of people, and she just changes their names, but then says like exactly where they were, where she took a photo with them, what they did. That is all like kind of public stuff.
So Kanye West's ex-wife Schmim.
Schmim Schmardashian or
Car Smashian.
Car Smashian. There
Kardashian.
we go. Yes, she
changing
has
the last letter.
Who has a large rear bottom.
Kit Kardashian.
Yeah, I think that I wanted to do a tell-all. Maybe I'll just write a tell-all memoir.
You should write a tell-all memoir.
That'd be a
That's
great
good
idea.
Everybody should write a tell-all.
Schmalix Schmorist.
Dude, I would go that again. That would be another book I would read the fuck out of, is a tell-all memoir by a normal person, and they're just talking about people they know who have no idea who they are.
Yeah.
That would be the most incredible book.
Like
of
not
all
even
time.
somebody who lives in a city.
I'm addicted to fucking drama.
Yeah, someone who lives in
Oh my
like
God.
a really middle town.
Just reading somebody's shitty drama.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what.
That's what Twitter is.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of what a lot
But
of
a
stuff
book,
is.
a novel,
An entire book front to back.
a memoir.
Like told like also, you know what I would do if I did a memoir? I would do third person. I would do the entire thing from third person, and I would do a lot of like, and he didn't know it yet.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
I would end everything with but things were about to get
things were about to get very interesting.
Very
Beginning of the
soon.
next chapter.
Little did he know.
And so to the new apartment he moved with nothing but a security deposit and his new shirts. That would be an amazing experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of
We have to get
biographies.
Into this. Is this what this is? So we, as you can tell, we're missing a member, and we didn't really have that much time. It's a long weekend. It's been a long weekend.
It was a weekend of day drinking,
Yeah,
eating patty melt sliders.
that was this weekend.
That was this
So
weekend.
you're still in recovery mode. I
Yeah.
would say.
I think that's what fucked me up this past bout.
Day drinking, patty melt sliders.
TV.
Yeah, TV.
I'll say it, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm not gonna.
I don't give a
I'm not gonna
fuck.
sit here and lie to you people. I watched fucking hours of TV this weekend. The weather was amazing.
The weather was so nice.
So we did not plan very so much ahead.
No.
So instead of that, we decided to grab two things
from the table
from
over
the
there.
table over there. This I don't think we've ever cracked into.
I'll tell you what this is.
What is this?
This is a book that is called Ivanka Trump, More Than Just Donald Trump's Daughter by Talia Rose. And what this is my fiance's uncle is a little bit of a cheeky bugger. And he knows that he said for his Christmas gifts every year, the members of her family that are Republicans, he gives them liberal-themed gifts, and the members of the family that are liberal, he gives Republican-themed gifts to get a rise, a funny joke rise. So this is one of those print-to-order crazy Amazon books. He probably searched Trump
and got this.
Okay. And
by
got this.
Talia
Gave this to
Rose.
my fiance.
It looks.
And this has entered into my possession now. She didn't want it for some reason.
Why not?
She's a fucking liberal. That's
This
why.
guy's a bit of a shit stirrer.
Yeah, a little bit of a mischief maker, which a trickster.
I mean, listen, I like it, but
so let's listen to So first of all, there's a dedication here.
Okay.
Dedicated to all the working mothers who are constantly trying to master the art of balancing work with parenthood.
Okay, so now I kind of am understanding the perspective of the book based on the cover and the bad look of it. I thought that maybe it was going to be some kind of like romance novel.
No. Well, I guess
okay.
you could say that perhaps there was some romance involved. It's because she's a mother.
Jared.
Jared
got involved.
Forgot what happened.
You know what I'm saying?
What happened to Jared, man? I haven't heard about him in a long time.
Mr. Cush?
Mr. Cush. Here's the table of contents.
Okay.
8 chapters.
It's pretty
Introduction. A short biography. The first speech.
good. Wow.
An interview. Some famous quotes. Interesting facts. The last speech. Conclusion.
I want to jump. Maybe stop me if this is too crazy,
Sure.
but I kind of want to hear the quotes.
Okay, and what's nice about this table of contents is there's no page numbers.
Oh, well, that's
as
good.
well as no page numbers in the book.
That's good, but it's a
But
small
that's
enough
because they
book,
don't want you to know it's 20 pages long.
See, this would be if I was Ivanka Trump. This would be insulting.
What did you want to jump to? The quotes?
The quotes. I want to hear some of these quotes.
All right, I forget which chapter that was, but shouldn't be too hard to find.
Is she a MILF?
I don't know.
Now that he's gone, can we say it? Is she? Because I'm
She's
unsure. It's not my
She
world.
looks a little Star Wars. She looks a little
She does
Thundercats.
look Star Wars. I think that
She looks a little Thundercats Masters of the Universe. A little bit.
She looks
I'm
too
seeing
much
that.
like Trump, maybe, but also not enough like him.
Nothing demonstrates a person's personality better than his or her quotes and comments. Here are a few of Ivanka's best quotes.
Okay. What do we got?
Real estate is my life. It is my day job, if you will, but it consumes my nights and weekends too.
Wow. That is an amazing quote.
That really means a lot to her.
And to me, as somebody who's reading it.
When you roll up your sleeves and set to work in a bunch of different areas, you can't help but help yourself.
Wow.
Here's a quote.
Okay.
If people think I'm just the boss's daughter,
wait,
they're deceived.
Yes. I'm not just the boss's daughter.
You've been deceived.
You've been deceived by just my look.
The harder you work, the luckier you get. I think it's the human condition to be frequently embarrassed by your parents. I think my dad is highly gender neutral.
What?
If he doesn't like someone, he'll articulate that. And I think it's also part of what resonates about him. He'll say what he's thinking. This seems like they caught something at the beginning of the quote that they weren't supposed to write down. I think my dad is highly gender neutral.
Okay, so that's a breaking story right here. Donald Trump, gender neutral.
Okay, here are the facts, because there's not very many quotes.
Okay.
She is Jewish.
Really? Well, by marriage, though.
She only eats kosher and observes Sabbath. Says that.
Okay.
She is a good friend of Chelsea Clinton. Friendship always trumps politics, and that's how it should be, she said. Oh, that's all the facts.
How does that pan out? There's two things.
It's one page of facts.
How does that... They can't be friends, man.
They must hate each other.
His dad thinks that her dad thinks that Chelsea's dad is a fucking like pedophile demon.
Yeah,
I don't think that would be very. Can you the spend the nights, the sleepovers are gonna have a lot of tension there. I think.
Yeah. Oh, but also it could bring them together in a Romeo and Juliet kind of way. Their houses are enemies.
I would like to see Ivanka Trump and Chelsea Clinton, Romeo and Juliet.
When are we gonna fucking get someday a Romeo and Juliet that's a Democrat and Republican? Why has somebody not done that yet?
Why?
That has to be coming down the pipeline, right? Some fucking idiot.
Such a good idea.
America's so divided right now.
Yeah.
A British guy.
Yeah, it's always a British guy. Yeah, it's gonna be
Alex Garland. Civil War.
Yeah, it'll be that guy. Is he British?
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Exactly, dude.
That's so fucking annoying.
That's so funny.
Fuck you, bro. That is the wackest shit ever. I thought he was a true-blooded American. No, he's just sitting over there fantasizing about millions of people fucking dying, and what a bastard.
It's so funny, and the movie sucked.
Yeah, I saw the last 15 minutes of it on somebody recording it on a camera in the movie theater.
That's the best part of the movie, the last 15 minutes.
And you know what I noticed, though? It had probably the worst set dressing I've ever seen of any movie ever, where it's supposed to be like Washington, D.C. in a full war zone, and every building, they didn't even bother to like make it look like the glass was shattered in like the giant glass office buildings. It looked so fucking stupid.
All right, guys, let's talk movies.
All right.
Let's talk movies.
What's
coming out, man?
Furiosa.
Yeah.
Joker 2. And I got to say, man, Joker 2, I'm a bit excited for this.
I'm excited for Joker 2, man.
I'm a bit excited for this.
Here, let me tell you
what
I think.
And I didn't really like
Joker.
the first one very much.
I liked the first one, but I thought it was really dumb.
Yeah.
It is funny to me. I'm sure a million people have said this before. I'm sure this is well-trodden territory, but it's very, very funny to imagine any universe where the Joaquin Phoenix Joker could be fighting Batman.
Yes.
And Batman gets the bat signal.
I really want that.
Batman, he just danced down some stairs. He's running around. Batman, you got to get him.
He beat up one guy. Oh, my God, he has a gun.
He has a girlfriend in this one. Batman, get him. Yeah, he has a gun. Yeah.
He has a gun,
Batman, you have to get here right now.
He's
whipping everyone up into a tizzy.
Everyone's
freaking out.
Everyone thinks he's cool, Batman. Go quickly.
Batman, he put stuff on his face.
He's not that
He's
scary.
running, Batman.
He's really not that scary.
It's so funny that he would be a villain.
Yeah. He's not really a villain, man. He just
Batman, his whole life's fucked up. He hates his mom. You got to get him.
Things are going not so good for him, Batman. He forgot to take his medication.
I guess he did kill Robert De Niro. That's the one thing.
He did one kill.
He did one.
Or two kills.
Even then, Batman shouldn't be on the one kill, two kill.
No, I agree. And the Joker is supposed to be a Hitlerian level evil.
He's supposed to be more evil than Hitler.
He's supposed to be the most evil guy of all time.
Yeah.
You can't have him be so excited he has a girlfriend. You can't have him be. I mean, it's just not.
Batman, you got to break him up.
You got to break him up. She's bad for him, Batman.
Batman.
She's completely bad news.
Batman, if you don't end this relationship right now, he's gonna sink low into another bathtub.
He's gonna hurt himself, Batman.
Batman is
no.
gonna hit his head on the door on purpose.
I think that. It should not have even been called the Joker.
No, it should be such a good movie if it was the Clown.
The Clown.
Oh my God, if it was the Clown.
Just get him out of Gotham. He doesn't need to be involved in Gotham at all, man. Leave Gotham for Killer Croc. Or it should have been a movie about Killer Croc getting a girlfriend.
They should make a movie like that about Killer Croc.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
He's like, my life sucks.
I'm just a crocodile.
It smells like shit down here.
I eat poop and oh my God, a green poop, I'll eat it. Oh, I'm strong now. That would be good.
That would be good.
I think
Did Killer Croc start as a crocodile?
You have to imagine.
I thought he was a guy who just happened to get like that.
Well, I like the idea that he was a crocodile first. Because I like the idea of an animal who is finds
a
sentience.
Ninja Turtle.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I really like that.
That is fire.
That's a much more fun way to put it.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing it's going to be...
Would you ever go on an expedition into New York City's sewer system?
I would be scared of seeing a rat king.
Yeah. Would you, if you could get like fully kitted out, like biohazard suit?
Am I invincible?
Sure. Wouldn't that be cool?
I mean, it would be cool, but it would be very scary.
It would be terrible. Do you think there's people living down there?
Oh, for sure. Have you ever seen the fucking YouTube videos of the...
Well, they live in the train stations and stuff, I know. The like tunnels, right? There's like people say there's mole people. They call them mole people.
Yeah, they
and
have
it's one of those
here
things where people... It's one of those things where people will go like, well, you know that's actually real, right?
Uh-huh. But they're just guys. They're just guys,
homeless guys who went down. I don't think they have like a city, man.
Yeah.
I don't think they're mole people.
Well, the one that's kind of mole people is the one in Vegas. Those are a little bit mole people.
It is crazy. I've seen some videos of people who like live in like sewage drains and
I
stuff.
saw an interview with one guy where he was like, yeah, man, I live in the sewers, and then I'll go and I'll get a couple of bucks, and then I'll just go to the casino and try to win $1 million.
Yeah.
Like, that guy has it fucking figured out.
It's crazy.
If you're gonna be homeless,
you don't need a house.
If you're gonna be homeless, you should be living in Las Vegas.
Right.
You go and you get free drinks.
Yeah.
While you fucking just spin slots all day, and then eventually
easiest job.
You're gonna hit a jackpot.
Yeah, it's bound to happen.
And then
you have
double it.
365 times more chance than anybody who's fucking visiting Vegas on a business trip.
A tourist.
You literally you hit it every day.
Yeah, you're about the life.
You're not a tourist.
No, not at all.
You're in it.
Yeah, you live there.
Mm-hmm.
And also you get would you rather hang out at a fucking public library stinking up the place?
Or a sewer.
Or an amazing sewer? And then a casino, half the time at a sewer, half the time at a casino.
They should just put a casino. They should put casinos in the sewers.
They would make
that
money.
Is how we solve the homeless problem. We just put 1 or 2 slot machines on every street corner that only homeless people can use. You have to scan a card that proves you're homeless to use it to pull the lever.
They don't in Boston. They don't have the slot machines in the gas stations, do they?
No.
That is so fucking awesome, man.
It's incredible.
Yeah, they started doing that in North Carolina like when I left. Thank God.
Yeah.
Because I would be one of those, in a lot of, they do it kind of in New York, but I feel like it's more common in like tiny gas stations and in small towns. People treat the gas station like as a bar, and they just kind of sit there and drink and like sit at the slot machine. I think that life would do me pretty well.
Yeah.
I think that I would do pretty fucking well.
I miss the casino.
Yeah.
We need to go back, man. I need to go back badly.
We need to build up, but we need to come back with a vengeance with a more amount of money to spend than ever before.
We need to take it by storm.
We need to bring 10 racks in a duffel.
I need fucking racks badly.
And 10 racks in a duffel. If it's all in hundreds, it's not going to look like that much money. It's going to be a pretty empty duffel. But then people point that out,
put your
and
clothes
I say,
in there too.
Well, yeah, of course, you're packing in it.
Yeah.
But then people say like, "Oh, your duffel's pretty empty," and I say, "Yeah, for now."
Yeah.
Wait.
That is one of the funniest movie jokes ever is in Dodgeball when he's like, and I'll offer you $1 million, and he opens his briefcase. It's like 2 stacks of bills. And it doesn't look like it does in the movies. That's good.
I was talking with Brian and Noah the other day because we were watching Happy Gilmore, which is a funny movie.
I never saw it.
Check this out. Rank them: Carey, Sandler, Farrell, Stiller.
Carey, Sandler,
Farrell, Stiller.
Farrell.
Will.
Farrell. I was thinking Colin Farrell. But
what the bloody fuck?
I know. Well, I was thinking Farrell's not Farrell. I have to be honest. I'm not a Farrell head. I don't really fuck with him very much.
Okay.
I think I watched Elf too many times as a kid, and I really don't like his shtick. I feel like he does not have that much range, and I don't really like what he does that much.
Will Ferrell, I'm sorry. He's a fucking moron. He's an idiot. I'm a huge fan of you. I like Old School. I like Elf. And I like Step Brothers.
And Stranger Than Fiction.
And Stranger Than Fiction. That's a fucking hilarious movie.
Who was the fourth guy?
Stiller. Carey, Sandler, Farrell, Stiller.
I don't think I
The
ever watched
Rushmore.
I don't think I ever watched a Sandler. My parents didn't like Sandler when I was growing up, so I didn't get exposed.
Sandler is for the working class.
Yeah.
Okay. Stiller is for geniuses because he knows how to direct the movie.
I think my parents had pretensions.
Oh my god.
Of not
what? Because he
liking him.
liked crap. And
I
talking
guess
about
so,
poop and
yeah.
shit.
I think my dad was more of a Carey and Farrell head.
I would put Carey at the bottom.
Carey, I wouldn't put. I think he probably belongs at the bottom. But if it's personal preference, I am fond of him.
I would
from
say,
time to time.
I would
man.
say as an actor, Carey might be at the top. But for comedy,
if we're taking
movies,
it all, okay. If we're taking everything with everything, Farrell does have to go at the top because of his impact.
Yes.
And
yes.
and who he's brought up.
Yes, I mean, think about all the people that wouldn't exist. I mean,
Gary
Lonely
Sanchez.
Island. Gary Sanchez. Think about
my favorite guy, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez. Where
Gloria
is he?
Sanchez.
Where are they?
What are they up to lately?
Yes, but Ben Stiller brought his very funny parents.
Right, he brought them into the fold.
So that's pretty impressive.
It is great.
You know,
I like
saying?
Stilla.
I love Stilla.
I like Stilla and Curb.
I think that I gotta go.
We have to make a Curb style show.
Of
that
course.
we just film. We should make an autofiction Curb show where we film it every day.
Well, the thing
we
is,
have nothing else we're doing with our lives. Let's shoot for 8 hours a day.
Might as well.
Just what we do, whatever we're doing that day.
The thing is, when you've reached the top, like he did with television, like we have with podcasting, that's all there is to do is tell the story of how it happens.
We're at the top.
Yeah, I would say we're
beyond the top.
above the top.
Yeah,
in a different stratosphere. We've
we're past
entered
the
stratosphere. I'm gonna go Stiller, Farrell, Sandler, Carey. Final answer.
I think I can agree with that. I might switch Carey and Sandler just because I'm not familiar with Sandler.
Yeah. Sandler has some heaters, but he also has Little Dicky.
Okay, bro.
Or not Little Dicky.
Heidecker.
What's
Heidecker?
Oh, don't.
Andre.
Yo. Fielder.
Fielder. Yep. And
Heidecker, Andre,
and Harmon.
Fielder, Harmon.
Harmon. Not an actor, but we're throwing him in there.
Wow.
Okay, Roiland.
Roiland and Harmon?
No, it's Roiland.
All right. Controversial pick coming in.
Yeah, okay. What's it going to be?
Roiland.
Has Roiland ever been in anything live action? Besides YouTube shorts?
He's about that action.
He's
about that fucking action. He's been in a lot of different videos.
He likes girls that are barely alive.
Yeah.
The level below barely legal.
And he likes the action. I think I got to go Heidecker, Fielder, Andre, Roiland.
Wow. You better hope that Andre doesn't hear about this.
Andre, listen,
bro.
bro.
He's not putting you on his next tour, bro.
Andre, I love you, man.
He's not taking you to Rio de Janeiro to do the Andre show live.
I would love to go to Rio. And listen,
or Brussels.
It's
You're
not
going to Brussels.
It's not an indictment on you, Andre.
No.
It's the competition.
Right.
You have to be judged against your peers.
Right.
And you're just not beating motherfucking Heidecker.
No.
I'm sorry, bro. But when it comes to
okay, this is I take back what I said about making a Curb show. This is what we're gonna make an Inside the NBA show.
Oh, that's a great idea.
About alt comedy.
That's such a great idea. Charles Barkley talking about.
We should build a set and just do it.
That's such a good idea.
It's so stupid.
I like, Greg Turkington's actually even funnier to me than Tim Heidecker.
Oh my God.
We should build a full.
That is so.
Yeah. I think it's good. We still have the hoop behind us
that
we have to go race to every once in a while.
Yeah.
I will gladly take Barkley.
Yeah.
I will grow. I think that you have You could be the Ernie.
Okay.
I think you could definitely be the Ernie, which may sound insulting because it's not Shaq or Barkley, but
I don't want to be Shaq.
I think that
or Barkley.
I think that Ernie is well, then you're racist.
Why?
Well, because they
get laughed at, man.
Yeah, because they're funny.
No, man.
Because they're funny.
If you think that people are laughing with them and not at them, you're sorely fucking mistaken. The show is a humiliation ritual.
It's not a humiliation ritual. You sound like Cat Williams. They don't put Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal on TV to
They're
make
humiliating
fun.
them by making them talk about the NBA.
Something they know nothing about, which is kind of true. They're kind of really not that smart about it. But no, I think that you would be Ernie because, first of all, you're a spiffy dresser.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, spiffy dresser. Second of all, you get that old head energy that a show like that just craves.
Sure, I can bring some old head.
You have to have the old head energy.
Yeah, you guys are talking about Turkington versus Heidecker. And you cut in and be like, now what about Red Skelton?
Yeah. Where does Red Skelton fit in here? And me and Pat could say, we don't know what that is. Yeah. Is it, did you say a red skeleton? That would be something that we would probably do a lot.
Yeah, that would be honestly the best show of all. I would watch that show.
Of course. And it would be on TBS instead of TNT.
Yeah.
And it would just be...
TNT, what an awesome name for a TV show network.
It would be right in between. They'd be like doing a rerun of Tropic Thunder, going into a rerun of Step Brothers.
And then they would talk about,
in the middle. Wow. And here comes a halftime report.
Dude, a fucking... Oh my God, this is the best show ever. It's like it starts out and it's like a you know, one of those double feature shows where they like the movie host like introduces it and in between they talk about the trivia and stuff. And then after it's a full like panel discussion about the movie.
Honestly though, the more I think about it, we should not change the cast. It shouldn't be us. It really should be
it
Ernie,
should be them. We just have to teach them everything.
Ernie, Chuck, and Shaq.
Yeah.
And Kenny. I mean, Kenny would be Julio.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but
Julio's Kenny Beats.
You're a complete Kenny in pretty much every way.
Julio is our Kenny Beats. Now that I think about it.
Okay, I have to do a massive pee-pee.
Okay.
So we have to stop.
I guess the shareholder meeting we said was the
30th.
Did we say 30th, Julio? Do you remember?
I think we did say 30th.
I don't.
You don't remember. Okay, I think we said, Thursday 30th at 6 p.m. That's tomorrow, I guess, if you're listening to this today, which is today. Happy Wednesday.
And let us know if you like the new camera setup with the
close-ups.
I
thought it would be funny, but I'm disgusted by myself.
Oh, that's okay. At least
look at this eye
other
bags.
people are going to enjoy it. All right, I'm going to go pee right now. Bye.
Well, I'll just do another 30 minutes.
Is there any good character or any good creatures in the new ones? They have those little, like, the things they thought were going to be the new minions.
Babu Frik.
Oh, yeah. Babu Frik is cool.
What's Babu Frik?
He's got...
Fuck me.
Is that the thing that has the blue milk?
Fuck me. I'm
What?
a fucker.
Babu Frik?
Yeah, Babu Frik does that.
That thing?
Yeah, he does that.
I want to fuck. I'm
doesn't-
ready to fucking eat pussy.
He doesn't say this. I don't
He said-
remember
well,
this.
we're translating
let me
it.
hit it from the back.
You don't
bitch.
speak
I
that.
wanna
That's what
make
he
it
says.
stink.
You don't speak Babu.
That's what he says.
Speak
We
freak.
speak freak.
The thing I did like in the new movie.
He's Babu Frik.
That's why he's talking like that all the time.
I want to
That's
see your babus. Let me see
Was
them.
that the boobs?
His name translates to boob freak.
why- Yeah.
He's a freak for boobs.
Okay.
I like front shots only. I'm a freak for babus.
Front shots. I like that. I like the milk animal.